Clubhouse shenanigans down there. That's why I shouted him out. He definitely got it.
And Clubhouse shenanigans is in the. Hold on, one mic. Clubhouse shenanigans is in the room, so this is going on YouTube, man.
Wait, what?
A lot of these new clients is pandemic bitches, bro. He got the one bitch for 400,000.
Hey,
They
bro,
just showed it yesterday.
So you think she got the 400 from the pandemic?
No, it happened around the pandemic time.
Yeah, but that ain't, bro. The people he was getting money from wasn't the niggas over here doing EDD. It was people that already had money.
He get money from a lot of millionaire niggas too.
Yeah,
that's the one that make the main nigga.
Yeah, but they ain't whether it was the pandemic or no demic. It didn't matter. He was getting money from people that had money, understood money. All he was doing, bro, is running a Ponzi scheme, robbing Peter to pay Paul. He get $1 million. He go over here. We gonna give us this. He got 3 people. He done got 300. He got $1 million out these niggas. We gonna give you a $7,000 return a month. Boom, boom, boom. We gonna buy this property. All right, you know what he do? He go out. He go get another $1 million from another 3-4 niggas. What is he doing? He making the $7,000 payments out the last $1 million to them, and he using them for word of mouth to tell other motherfuckers, yeah, I gave him this, I got this coming. He been making his pay. I get $7,000 a month, and I got 20%. And the month. That's all he was doing on a lower level. That's all.
So you don't think he was buying no real estate?
No. Listen, no. He'd go grab some, but he wasn't putting no work into it. They was sitting. This is what gave it up. When niggas started going to the addresses that was supposed to have been, brought and rehab, they was sitting there with grass.
And was nothing done.
Nothing was done. So we was probably going, buying foreclosed shit, showing the pictures. Yeah, this right here, we're gonna knock this down and double up the units and all this shit. And niggas was giving them the money. As long as niggas was giving money and he can make his little payments to the people was happy. It wasn't until people stopped giving money because they like, hold on, bro, like, what's up with the...
You can't make your first payment.
You can't show that. So when people stopped seeing their payments, niggas started asking questions. Then the nigga, the brother,
Tony the rat.
Tony. Wait, hold on. You can't call Tony no rat. What you mean he a rat?
I mean, that's just my personal opinion.
Hold on, bro.
He tried to take my phone
on the other side, and we're going to have to get Tony in here, bro. I don't mind. I ain't got no. I ain't got no dog in the fight.
We had a 3
sure did. We sure did.
Argument with boy before. It's not my first rodeo with boy.
But what I'm saying is,
Come on, Wack. You had to check and do the same thing to them.
But that ain't got nothing to do with no rat. Where he's a rat.
Because you trying to put the cuffs on the nigga by sitting there putting the light on some shit that has nothing to do.
He's just exposing nigga. He's exposing the nigga. And Tony is an ex-football player, some shit, and he a businessman. He exposing the nigga. So you call it, you can't. I thought the nigga went and told him some niggas had some bricks.
Oh no, he ain't tell no bricks nothing, but he just said go get them. They over there.
Uptown, you're not explaining it right.
He's exposing the nigga, bro. And I know why he exposing the nigga, because 4 of them niggas that's from the streets who gave that nigga a couple M's came to Tony and asked Tony to expose the nigga, to flush him out. I know that.
The envy nigga.
Yeah, nigga, they came to Tony. It's like 4 street niggas who gave him a whole lot of money, right? They said, bro, we've been calling this nigga. We ain't got no voice. We ain't on social media. We need to expose this nigga. And that's why Tony got involved. You notice Tony ain't got no money invested. Think about it. The only way Tony knows is because they brought Tony the info.
Yeah, he be getting a lot of info, but the other niggas he was going at a lot of other niggas for no reason.
What other niggas he was going at? On this?
Before Envy, he was at the boy Greg Parker, business. That's how it started off. No, it started off with Jay Morrison when him and Jay Morrison fell out. Then he went from Jay Morrison.
But what did he say Jay did uptown? What he say?
He said Jay Morrison was running a scam. He burnt them out of 90 grand and all this other extra goofy shit, and the boy owed him some money. Then he went to him 500.
Did he show the proof?
Yeah.
No, he just. What proof he show about? Talk about.
Don't go in here start lying.
No, we was. All right, so
you're not telling it right, bro.
You're not telling it
I'm
right.
not telling it right. This not the first. This not the first time we talk about this. So I'm sitting there telling you, man.
One thing I know about the Tony nigga, right? I know the nigga. He gonna talk his shit, but he usually gonna show you what he talking about.
He said the nigga burnt him out of 90 grand.
He showed the receipts.
Yeah, he usually gonna show it, bro.
I seen them. I was on his lives. I downloaded the documents. He did do that. I seen him.
All right, so the problem with Tony the Closer, from what I saw it was, he got accused of being a scammer himself, whereas though when he ran a competition, he never paid the man that $25,000. No, he did not.
Nah, Tony paid the nigga $30,000.
And so it must have been more than that. He paid a partial payment. Cause I didn't he come in this floor and say he wasn't giving them the rest of his money.
He said he burning boy. Said boy not getting no more money, and boy took him to court for $200.
All right, so whatever the payment was, he didn't get the full payment. And at the end of the day, if a person wins something, that's what they deserve. Period. It ain't no technicality. Cause what he did was he sat up there and blamed it on a pandemic. He said, "Oh, it's a pandemic time, and I was just starting my business, so fuck him." Come on, that ain't 100.
Oh, whack on the phone. Tony might be coming in here. But
Uptown, I still got the paperwork on my phone. We could argue about this again. He did not scam that man. That nigga violated the terms of the contest rules by slandering him online.
I'm mad with my contract. But the court said he scammed me on the money. So if you go to court and the court tell you pay them people, you gotta pay.
There's a difference between
able to get DJ Envy board with this motherfucking plan.
That's a good point, Drez. If that person who we thought initially won, for whatever technicality, was disqualified, then you pass the prize on to the next winner for some, you know what I'm saying? With no hindrance. You say, hey, you disqualified, you're not getting it for whatever reason, and here's the next winner.
Okay, so Wack, this is what happened, because me and Uptown argued 3 hours.
And if that nigga said, if Tony said, I ain't paying him no more money, that means something happened. Some disrespect, something happened.
Yeah, so what happened was there was a raffle, the gentleman won. Mm-hmm. The pandemic hit, and he gave the guy the first payment, but said, look, my bank won't let me. I think it was a wire or something they wouldn't let him do with the funds. He said, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and still pay you as soon as they let me do it. The dude instead goes online and was like, oh, Tony ain't paying me my money, so that's quote-unquote slander. Part of the terms of entering that raffle is you can't speak on the person doing the raffle or any business is involved in a negative light. If so, that is a breach of contract. That is part of the reason why Tony said, I'm not giving you nothing else. You have breached this contract. We have worked out a payment. Now, mind you, Tony had worked out a way to pay the dude, even though he, I guess, run into some financial something with the bank for the pandemic. He had worked something out with the dude, so he had every intention on paying him. That's why the dude even got $30,000 that far. He just said, you're going to have to wait for the next payment. But what Uptown is trying to say is like, no, it was a scam the whole time. He never intended on paying him. I said, well, if he didn't intend on paying
Uptown seemed like he's just a Tony the Closer hater.
Oh, no. Uptown said, I think it's Clubhouse Shenanigan who got the content. Uptown said that his family or people that was close to him got scammed by Tony. So, it's a little personal.
I ain't no total close hater. I just don't appreciate how he went in on my folks. I'm biased because he tried to run.
What he do on your folks, bro?
He ran the whole campaign on my folks. The whole shit that he did with DJ Envy, he ran on them too.
On who?
My man Big Business. He ran the whole little campaign on him.
What did Big Business do?
They tried to accuse him of the same thing. Tried to say he wasn't paying people. But main man got on there and got put his receipts out there where he was paying. He said what he was saying, said the pandemic. They got a whole little back and forth going on. He, like I said, he went that big.
We need to do Tony on the plane, bro. Look.
Well, listen, when he get off, come on, back on the plane.
Look, when he get off that plane, on the flight. He's trying to see if he can come in. When he get off that plane, I need you back in the room, bro. Whatever room it may be, because we got to get a man a chance to finish. So we ain't finna be doing no hollering and screaming. If you say he ran the campaign on big business and he said that the nigga didn't pay or something, we gonna let the nigga present this shit.
What I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to see if I can get big business in this situation.
That's cool. We ain't got no dog in the fight. We just gonna maintain order in the fight.
Oh no, I'm gonna be here. No matter what, I'm gonna be here. I'm always on the 100th floor. It's going down.
Well, that nigga Tony the clothes is the whack 100 of the square niggas. That nigga be exposing everybody. Yo, did they arrest Envy yet?
Nah, they didn't arrest Envy. They got his partner though.
Yeah, Envy gone. Envy gone.
He said he ain't had nothing to do with it. He cooperated and everything.
He said he ain't what?
Did you hear the clip, Wack? Did you hear
what
his lawyer said?
Well, here's the thing with Envy. He got a conspiracy that he can't get out of.
Oh shit.
And I'm waiting for all them people that's suing Dude and Envy. They gonna sue the Breakfast Club and the radio station in a minute.
There it go, bang.
They said the Fed swept through one of the offices and took a couple of electronic devices.
I'm gonna tell you why. They supposed to monitor what's promoted up there. And I think because it was Envy and Envy was just bringing his business partner, they didn't trip it. Now, people are going to say, well, it was promoted on the Breakfast Club, so we found it to be believable. That nigga Envy got a conspiracy coming. The way you look at it, bro.
Hey, that's why businesses don't allow solicitation for that reason.
Exactly.
Yep. They'll go in front of a business corporation and it'll be a sign on the door, no solicitation. And that's what Envy was doing.
He was solicited on the Breakfast Club, which is...
Yep.
And that's where it's going to get a little ugly at.
Well, Envy is claiming he's a victim.
Nah.
Yeah, he said he's a victim because he lost $500 million or something like that.
Ain't Envy trying to cooperate against his boy?
Hold on. He definitely going to cooperate. Envy's going to tell them people everything they want to know. See, it's one thing to show you sent money out. But watch this. If you send money out after money came in from the play, what that mean? I made $1 million. The nigga Caesar give me $1 million, and I give Caesar back 500. What that means? That was perfect. Two of them are too much. What does that mean? You know what I'm saying? You reinvested money that you got from the dude from the play.
Yeah, that's a Ponzi scheme.
So he gonna be DJ Tweety Bird.
I don't want to know how that nigga even talked Envy into getting
But
down.
that ain't even the ugly part. That ain't even the ugly part. What's ugly is, and the nigga Tony ain't even went there yet. I told him not to go there, but he gonna go there. The ugly part, y'all, Uptown, you in here, is when they come out, that some of them funds that was accepted didn't come from the bank, didn't come in form of a wire, and didn't come in form of a cashier's check.
Oh, that's nasty work.
Now you're talking some whole other shit. And see, we all remember I told you this. If Envy do too much on the Caesar boy, Caesar gonna tell the truth. And when he tell the truth and say, well, those people came through, boom, and they dropped off, boom, and boom. This is why certain people went to Envy to expose, because they didn't want to expose it because of what they dropped off, how they dropped it off. You understand what I'm saying? This shit finna take a turn.
They got Envy as individual one.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, Envy my guy, but he in the middle of some shit, bro. This shit finna take a turn, bro. It's finna take, that's when it's gonna get ugly. That's when it's going to get ugly. When that shit come out that it's 3, 4, 5 M's, you know, motherfucker Al Capone style shit, you know, that ain't accounted for, that went through these hands, it's gonna get ugly.
The real estate Rico.
It's gonna get ugly, bro.
They asked, was he cooked earlier? I don't know. This dinner might be done already.
Oh, no, bro. It's a whole nother side to this shit. It's a whole nother side to this shit. Now, did Envy know the ins and outs or whatever initially? I don't know. But what I do know is this, and Uptown helped me with this. Were any of the buildings ever the fuck complete?
I think 1 or 2 they heard. I'm not Uptown, but I heard him, Eric say 1 or 2, I think.
Because if none of the buildings was complete, or it's been 20 or 30 buildings that it's been transactions about, and at what point in time was you going to inquire about the construction of the buildings?
That mean if you gave him the money and you ain't check the money or the buildings, you ain't had no intentions on. You just wanted to launder your money.
This is when it's starting to get a little crazy.
That's what I was saying.
You mean to tell me you brought him money, $500,000 in 2020, another $500,000, I'm just throwing that, in 2021, then you brought him $800,000 in 2022, but yet, why did you bring him the second money if the motherfucking building from the first money was never complete?
And you never seen a dividend payment yet.
That's what it's gonna get ugly. And I'm gonna be real. It took him what? About 3, 4 months? How long this shit been floating in the media?
At the earliest, I would say like 6 months.
It took him. Now here go the thing. Who picked the nigga up? The feds?
Yeah.
It took him 6 months for the feds to pick him up. What that mean? They didn't did their homework and find what they needed.
Ben did the homework.
They've been laying on him for a minute.
It was nasty work like a week ago when they dropped him, and I played it earlier, they dropped a whole little news segment on it, and then they was interviewing the victims and shit like that. Yeah, it got nasty for all that shit. This was a week ago too, so it's like...
Yeah.
This where I was talking about what the Ponzi, I mean not the Ponzi, the investors, the new investors that got a lot of that EDD and B money. Because a lot of them...
Oh, no. I'm with you with that. You know where they came from? You know where a lot of them came from?
Yeah, what I'm saying is what's going to happen on their end is they got that money that... Who's to say everybody got $400,000 out of PPP or EDD legally? So now they're going to say, all right, you got scammed out of 400. Where you get the 400 from?
It's hard to believe.
But hold on, though. But this is the thing. A lot of them can't show that, nigga. Them EDD niggas weren't supposed to have 400. That come from 20 cars getting hit every day, nigga. They can't show that.
That's what I meant by the money coming in from the pandemic funds. The one girl they labeled her client EB. She looked like she ain't never had $20 in her life. Where you get 400,000? That's the extra part, because now you gonna put these people in the crooks, and they gonna really go like, where you getting it from? I got it from here. I did this. I put this. A lot of them people
see. She's a bozo. She was supposed to deal with that a whole nother way. You can't come out to the forefront if you know you're in violation.
And that's
now they gonna say, well, shit, bitch, you gave them what? Where you get it from? Oh, we got you on 10 other crimes. You got 10 other charges, bitch. We can come here. You was the one with them cars over there. That's you. Where you like? What is she talking about? She shouldn't. Like, you can't. You know what I'm saying? And nigga, if I rob a bank and I bring a nigga 200,000 of the bank robbery money. Nigga, I can't come outside talking about nothing.
And that's where it come to play on this side of town, because a lot of that dude, his clients was niggas that was just scrapping and scraping and trying to get that money, and when they got my whole thing. If this nigga saying, all right, I'm gonna pay these niggas, I got receipts of paying people until COVID, I got receipts of paying people after COVID, let me get back. How are you trying to come at me as an entrepreneur as doing this, but you did this, you using the same excuses? I can't pay such and such because COVID hit. That's always been my number one thing. Me and Dreas argued 3 hours about that. When I go in this building, I know I gotta come with my receipts. I'm about to go digging a little man, because I'm ready for the fight. That's all. Feel bad for all the people that use their money for that, and then went and said and thought they was gonna get some justice because they're not thinking right. Because now you got to show.
So how many properties do they got that this nigga did he actually go and buy?
Who, Caesar now?
Yeah.
I don't know, because they've been doing this. They ain't just start. They've been doing this for years, and that's the thing. I thought
Caesar was doing it before he started fucking with Envy, right?
No,
yeah, he did it with a bunch of other. He did it with a bunch of other stores.
But Envy always kicked it that him and Caesar was always partners, and Envy always that's the one thing that he don't have an out on. He always get on there and say he been doing real estate for a long time, so he can't play I didn't know, because they gonna show different clips saying, here you go, saying that you jumped into real estate at this time, you jumped in real estate at that time. So if you got 2 years of real estate and you know certain things about profit and loss, you know about when you getting your money, why this building not done, you know about why you ain't up the code.
Caesar was using the same properties though.
They had 1,100 properties, 1,100.
Nah, he was using the same properties to different investors. He would use the same property with several different people and sell the same deal.
Oh, he in trouble. The nigga was flipping. He was using the same property to get
to sell the different
the same
the bait and switch tactic, you know.
Oh, that nigga in trouble. I think the nigga, but the boy been in jail before, right? The other nigga that said he did.
Yeah, you know the reform thug nigga.
Yeah,
you know the reform thug investor.
He said his mentor he met in jail and he showed him how to do real estate.
He showed him the game.
The Caesar nigga said on the Breakfast Club, when he was in jail, he met the guy that showed him how to do
He learned how to be a better crook, Wack.
Oh, that was smart.
He learned how. Yeah, I'm gonna find a clip.
He learned it in jail how to be a better crook.
Yeah.
Now, that's what usually happens.
But I tell niggas all the time, I say, bro, whatever get rich quick scheme you learn in jail, it's a million niggas try to before you. That's why they in jail. I tell niggas that all the time.
Back in jail, I'm cool. If a nigga like Wack, you had got on here and said about something in Detroit where you had 23 properties for a certain bag, that's the type of shit that makes sense. Not all right, yo, I got 12 properties. If you give me this, you get to get on it. No, I don't want to get on it. I want the deed. I need all of it. I don't want to be on it with 15 other niggas that I don't know. And we ain't on the LLC together. We just, because we say we know you crazy.
That's why they're so fucking greedy and just slowed the fuck down and did it right. You think he could have just did it right and slowed the fuck down? I'm just really want to know.
Wouldn't have made as much money. He would have never. But